I was watching the other day and I saw a clip of a Tom Cruise movie where he walks in and he says to this woman, "You complete me." And I go, wow, no wonder relationships are horrible because you're relying on someone else to complete you. We've totally forgotten that relationships are an inside job. That's right. Your emotional state, your sense of self-worth, it determines the quality of every relationship you have, don't have, leave, bring in. Relationships are simply a mirror. They reflect your inner beliefs, your energy, your self-image back to you. You see, when we stop making the other person responsible for how we feel, we get out of the end of that endless gigaloop of fixing their flaws. And we shift from trying to change others to cultivating our own inner peace and alignment. Building relationships that naturally flourish because you enter them are the most beautiful, beautiful thing you can have in your life. But so often we go with codependence. Almost all relationships that I see are codependent on, I'm happy if, I won't do this unless. That's codependent. Now, when you're in relationship, there is a way of being in harmony. There is a way of seeing both sides. I'm not saying that it's an egotistical thing in any way, shape, or form. But you see, here's the beauty of this. How I bring Lee into a relationship is how I treat Lee inside. If I am judging my wife, I realize I'm not judging her. There's something in me that I'm judging. That judgment is pointing out there's something in me that I need to heal. I need to get a different focus. I need to understand that whatever's happened in the past is just an experience. It's not present in the now. It's not present in the future. It's in the past. And I drag it forward. Now, what we have relationships that when we see the person, we hear their name, we hear their voice, we drag that past right up. And maybe that's difficult. Maybe it's difficult to get beyond that. Well, then you have to ask the question, am I even ready to deal with this relationship? Am I capable of dealing with this relationship with my current understanding of my own ego and how my ego is controlling me? You see, the ego's the thing that most relationships end up failing about, because the ego was what? It always wants to be right. The ego is always defending itself. The ego will make everything about it. You know what I'm talking about. And I'm not saying get rid of the ego. Not at all. The ego, it's there to serve you. It creates a lot of fun too. I've got an ego. I don't deny I have an ego, but I watch and see who's controlling this ego. And I'll go off on one of my ego adventures, and then I come back to the truth that I'm not that ego. You see, we've forgotten that we're whole, perfect, and complete, just like we are. We were born that way. But we bought into the illusion that the religion that I was born into says, you're born into original sin. Oh my God. How horrific and what a BS idea that is. That the infinite creative intelligence would create something that's not perfect, that has a sin. Oh my God, think about that. That's saying God made a mistake. Infinite intelligence made a mistake. That's absolutely asinine to believe that. What is that? That's someone's ego trying to control you. As you can tell, I may be a minister, but I'm not about traditional religion. I'm not about control. I'm not about dogma. I believe each of us is an expression of love, of the infinite, and we've given the power to think. And with the power to think, we've been given the power to create our experience because how we think creates that experience. When you understand that, you realize that the earth is a playground for you to experience anything you want to experience. And guess what? No one's judging you. Nothing is judging you. You get what you put out. There is no punishment. There is no reward. You get who you are. So where's all the work, gang? On you. You taking responsibility for who you are in the world, who you are in that relationship, how you show up. When you do that, life is good because you claimed your power back and you're no longer a victim. Don't believe me? Test it out for yourself. It won't be easy. You're conditioned because you've conditioned yourself, and so is society. It's time to break free and see that you're not a statistic. You're not the average of statistics. You're an individual. You always were and always will be. Make it a great day, everyone. Much love. And aloha.